Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this will be the first look that is inspired by the holiday season. This, I think, is just a very classic, easy go-to look that anyone can do. It's just a nice balance between the eyes and lips. I did incorporate a little bit of glitter on the eyes and a really pretty bright bold lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you want to see how I got this look, stick around. Alright guys, so I'm going to use the Cinema Secrets mattifying mist on my face before I apply any makeup. It's just going to make sure that I do not get oily. And now I'm going to mix two of my favorite foundations. I'm using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation in Noisette. And this is the YSL Touche Éclat foundation. And I actually purchased the shade BD50, which is a better match. And of course I'm using my Sephora Pro Fan Brush foundation brush. Now I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape concealer, and this is in the shade Tan, which it does a really nice job at covering and also correcting the darkness under my eyes. And I'm using a Beauty Blender Mini. I'm just going to make sure that that's really blended in so that it doesn't crease and so it looks very smooth and even. Now I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, of course, and this MAC 133 brush. I like to use this brush to really pat the product into my skin so that way it just locks my makeup in place. And let me tell you guys, I have no problem with it moving whatsoever. Now I'm just going to curl my lashes so that they're ready for some delicious mascara. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the Anti-Aging, and I'm going to just pat that onto my eyelid. And as you guys can see, it does not disrupt the powder that I placed over my eyelids, but it's just really going to lock everything in place. Now I'm going to be using my brand new Visart palette. Thank you, Jess. I appreciate the gift. And I'm using a MAC 224. I'm just taking a very neutral shade and applying it all over my lid to mattify the primer. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in dark brown, and I'm using her brush. I think it's a number 12. And I left my eyebrow to my filming on there for you guys so you guys can see how quickly I just fill them in. Alright, now I'm going to be taking a combination of this orangey brown and this reddish brown, and I'm taking a MAC 221, which you guys know I absolutely love because it just has a lot of room for detail because it's so pointed and fine. And it does a really nice job at blending also. So I'm taking those two colors and I'm mixing them into my crease. And I'm also taking that orangey reddish brown and mixing it in with a cooler brown just to kind of balance out the look. I don't want it to be too orangey, but I want there to be a little bit of warmth and coolness so that there's balance. Now I'm going to take a MAC 224 and I'm just going to blend that mofo out. We're going to do the same thing to the other eye. I started off with that reddish brown and the orange, and I'm taking the same brush and I'm just really making sure that the crease is cut and defined. Again, don't forget to blend as you go so that it looks really flawless and smooth. Now I'm going to take this MAC 208, and it's just this really small detail shading brush, and I'm just going to run the cool brown and the warm brown under my lid. And as you guys can tell, I didn't apply any eyeliner to the bottom because I wanted to just be very soft and natural, but I still want a little bit of definition, and you guys will see that it really does make a difference. So now I'm taking that cool brown with a 224 and I'm just blending my crease a little bit more, and as you guys can see, it adds just a little bit more definition. So now I'm taking Midnight Cowboy by Urban Decay. This is a really beautiful pressed pigment. And if you guys don't know, you should always use your fingers to apply a pressed pigment because you'll get the least amount of fallout. So I'm just pressing that onto my eyelid, and as you guys can see, it looks gorgeous. I'm just taking a powder brush and I'm dusting off any fallout. I did have a little bit, but it all came out. So now I'm going to be taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner, and this is just her black one. And it's in the shade Trooper actually. I really did my best to leave the footage for how I do my wing liner. So as you guys can see, I get really close to the lash line, and I have to tug my eye. I know we're not supposed to, but I have to tug my eye. Unfortunately, gravity or age is taking a toll on my eyelid. So I'm just doing the other eye, and as you guys can see, I get really, really close, and I like to wiggle sometimes the actual tip onto like in between my lashes like I'm doing here, and it just really makes sure that it's covered and that there aren't any gaps. I tried to hold the mirror, guys, but it didn't work out for just comfort purposes. So as you guys can see, there's my wing. Ta-da! Alright, so now I'm applying mascara. This is the Bobbi Brown Eye Opening Mascara, and it is amazing. It gives me length, it gives me volume. It just really makes your lashes look like you're wearing false lashes. And I'm taking my MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash Mascara for my lower lash line. It is my favorite mascara. I like to use it on my upper lashes also, but I feel like for the bottom it's perfect because it just doesn't budge, so I don't have to worry about it going anywhere. So now I'm going back in with my 221, and I'm taking that same cool brown, and I'm just going back to add some final touches on the eyes. And all I'm doing is just making sure that that crease is really just defined and that you can actually like see the contrast between the lighter and the darker shade. And now I'm taking my Laguna bronzer, and this is a Sephora 79 contour brush, and I'm just using that to lightly chisel my cheeks and just add some contrast, so that way when I apply my blush there's definitely more definition to my face. I'm also going to take this and just run it down my jawline. If you're like me and you have a round face, you absolutely know the struggle. So now I'm taking this NARS Isadora blush. It's part of the Sarah Moon collection, and I absolutely love this blush because it's just the perfect pinky flush, and it just adds also a little bit of glow. So now I'm applying this Extra Dimension Skin Finish by MAC, and this is in the shade Beaming Blush. It's one of my favorites, and I also like to use this to highlight the inner corners of my eyes. It's very soft and subtle, but as you guys can see, it definitely catches the light. I unfortunately continued to film this not realizing that my camera died, but I will definitely give you guys the details of the lips. Alright guys, so my camera died and I did my lips. So basically I'll tell you guys what I used. I used the High Energy Prolonged Wear Lip Pencil by MAC, and on my lips I have Always Red liquid lipstick by Sephora. It's one of my favorite reds. I think it looks really pretty. Something I like to do when I do a bold lip or a red lip is I like to take a little bit of my foundation, so I'm going to put that in the back of my hand, and I'm going to take just a regular brush. This is a Smashbox eyebrow brush, and I'm just going to use that to clean up the edges. So the rest of it looks good. I'm not going to do anything to the top. The bottom was just a little messy. So I'm just going to clean that up, and I'm going to use my finger to smudge it. And that's it, guys. This is the final look, and I would say that this is your classic holiday makeup. And I think that if you're somebody that really doesn't want to wear anything really crazy or bold, this is just really nice balance. It's a really intense wing with some glitter and a cut crease and then a red lip. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe if you already haven't, and leave a comment. I hope you guys have a happy holiday.